Wednesday, and that means only one thing. Well, it's actually not. It is Thursday night, but screw it. It's Wednesday night Dynamite getting reviewed the next day. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Of course, this is an AEW Dynamite review, so what does that mean? I'll tell you what that means. That means that you're getting a title match. That means that you're getting a fighting champion, because yes, Darby Allin, once again, defends the AEW World Championship. I've actually lost count now how many times this guy's defended the belt. I know for a fact he's defended it on every Dynamite since he won it. And there was at least one Collision defense in there, but I think there might actually be two. So, before we actually get into the review, I'm going to check how many title matches, how many times Darby Allin has actually defended his belt, because you got to give a bit of credit here. You know, we bashed WWE, the fact that they never have matches, the title's never on the line, this and that. I think that we need to give credit to Darby Allin. So, Darby Allin, he won the belt on the 15th of April. He defeats MJF. The following week on Dynamite, he defeats Tommaso Ciampa for the world title. The following week on Dynamite, he defeats Brody King to retain the title. The following week on Dynamite, he defeats Kevin Knight to retain the title. That week on Collision, he defeated Pac in the Fairway to Hell match. The following Dynamite, he defeated Konsuke Takeshita again to retain the title. That Collision that week, he defeats Sammy Guevara to retain the title. And then this week on Dynamite, spoiler alert, he defeated Mike Bailey to retain the AEW World title. And, all these matches were, decent length. All these matches were well over 10 minutes. So it's not like he's having 2-minute title defenses or they're doing anything cheap here. You could question maybe the level of opposition. But either way, Darby Allin, since winning the belt on the 15th of April, which is not even 5 weeks ago, since then, he has defended the AEW World title once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 7 times. 7 fucking times he's defended the title. That's mental. That's absolutely mental. 5 Dynamites and 2 Collisions. Darby Allin has defended the AEW World title 7 times in less than 5 weeks. That's crazy. WWE, their world champions won't even defend the belt 7 times in a year. Look at see Roman Reigns' title defenses towards the end. I think in the last 2 years of Roman Reigns' he didn't defend the belt 7 times. His final year, I'm pretty sure he only defended the belt twice. It was either twice or 3 times. So, and you look at Cody Rhodes. Since Cody Rhodes beat McIntyre for the belt, he's only defended it once. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. So, the lack of title defenses are disgusting. Remember Cody Rhodes? Do you remember he had that period in his first title reign where he only defended the belt twice in 7 months? How bad was that? 2 times in 7 months. Darby Allin's defended the belt 7 times in under 5 weeks. So, credit where credit goes. Or credit where credit's due. But right, let's get into the show, guys. I didn't think it was a great Dynamite, not going to lie. We got a promo to start the night with the Jericho in the box, and they're discussing their tag team name. Whether it's going to be Y2 Jackson or the Box of Jericho. And Jericho then decides to call it the Box of Jericho or Y2 Jackson. So they basically just put both names into the one name. Whatever. We then get the match. It's them against Ricochet, Andrade and Mark Davis. Jericho hits a back suplex on Darby Allin through the announce table, or through a table beside the announce table. And then we got David Finlay come in with a shillelagh.
Your home deserves a summer upgrade. Get up to 60% off select styles on sofas, bedroom sets, dining tables, and more during Ashley's Memorial
table beside the announce table. And then we got David Finlay come in with a shillelagh. He hit one in the box, and that was it. Mark Davis picked up the win. 1, 2, 3. Good for him. We then got Darby Allin talking about being a fighting champion, and he basically says that he's going to defend this belt non-stop, and that's what he's been doing. He talks a little bit about the hair match as well against MJF. We then got an Anything Goes match. Now this was, again, mental. You've got Mark Briscoe and Tommaso Ciampa, both guys blading the hell out of each other. Blood everywhere. Hardcore. Absolutely hardcore. Big spots in the match. We had Tommaso Ciampa beating up a chicken. Not quite sure what that was all about. But we got to get to the end of the match. So there's just no selling. And unfortunately, I don't think these guys will ever get it. So Mark Briscoe throws Ciampa off the top rope, and Ciampa lands on a chair that is sitting upright, and he literally lands on the backrest of the chair at the point. I mean, this could be a broken back. This could paralyze you. So he lands on that, and then Mark Briscoe grabs him straight away, pulls him onto the apron, and hits almost like a white noise through a table on the outside that was wrapped in barbed wire. It wasn't much barbed wire, but there was one little string of barbed wire. So he puts him through the table on barbed wire, and then immediately gets up, throws him in the ring, and then hits an elbow drop off the top rope, and he wins it with that. What the fuck? Did a massive move. He threw him off the top rope onto a standing steel chair. Could have broke his back. Then he does a move off the apron through a table covered in barbed wire, and then after that he gets straight up, rolls him in the ring, and hits an elbow drop. I mean, there's no selling for two big moves, but then he decides to beat him with a shitty elbow drop. It just made no sense to me. Look at when you look at Foley always fucking sold, Foley fucking sold. When a big move happened in a Foley match, he fucking sold it. Could you imagine if Foley got chucked off the Hell in a Cell and he just immediately got up and started climbing the cage, and then after he got chokeslammed through the cell, he immediately got up? Could you imagine how much that would just downplay the two massive fucking bumps that he'd just taken? These guys honestly just do not know how to work or know how to sell. And it ruins everything, because they're trying to put on a hardcore match. They're trying to make it extreme. And, I mean, it is pretty extreme. It is hardcore. But when you ain't selling, it ain't worth shit, unfortunately. So, yeah, I mean, could have been good, but unfortunately wasn't. So, it is what it is. We then got Bandito attacking Strickland, and this was just awkward. Strickland, they kind of stared at each other. I don't know, it was just shite. Right, we then got John Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly. It ended in a draw, and then Kyle O'Reilly says, "I didn't survive you, you survived me." But apparently if you do survive the minutes with Moxley, then you get a title shot against him. So Kyle O'Reilly gets a title shot. Good for him. We then go backstage with Chris Statlander, and she is having to forfeit her title. So, yeah, she says she won't be able to defend her belt. She won't be able to enter the Owen Hart Classic. She's done. She's taking time away. So, whatever. Hopefully Willow gets better soon. We then had a segment with Chris Statlander and Shida backstage. Nobody really cares. We got Rush. Rush then said that if Darby Allin survives this week, he wants a title shot next Wednesday. Now, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that Darby Allin has to face MJF this Sunday, and I could be wrong the dates here, but it just feels a bit strange that Rush is calling for a match before a pay-per-view. I don't understand it, but whatever. We then got Avina in the Triangle of Madness taking on Mina Sharakiwa, Thunder Rosa, and the Brawling Birds. Just a bit of a mess here. 8-woman match. Nothing really worth talking about. It is what it is. It resulted in Felka getting the win, so yeah, Felka's team got the win. Good for them. After some mist, so I think it was Julia Hart hit the mist and then Felka with a roll-up. Yeah, then we got a backstage segment with Jet Speed Jet speed, pal. Jet speed. I mean, who gives a shit about jet speed? And then, what did we get after that? Yeah, it was the main event time. It was Darby Allin versus Mike Bailey for the AEW World Championship. So, again, Darby Allin putting on another title defense. Now, was it the greatest match ever? No. Was it the greatest opponent ever? No. Am I going to remember it the next day or the next day or the next day? Definitely not. But it's a title defence. Either way, no matter what way you slice it, Darby Allin is defending his championship. So I've got to give him credit, because we bash WWE and we say, oh, they never defend the title. Never mind defend the title. The champions never fucking wrestle. Like, the champions literally can't even be bothered to wrestle. I mean, when was the last time we seen Roman Reigns wrestle on Raw? When was the last time we seen Cody Rhodes now wrestle on SmackDown? Fair play to him, he used to, but I mean, when was the last time we seen it? You know, it's been ages. So, yeah, Darby Allin, fair play to him for defending his belt. I will give him credit. He's a fighting champion, and I think it needs this. Wrestling needs this. Maybe not to the extent that he's doing it, because I don't think the belt needs to be defended every week. But we do need, like, the odd defense on a SmackDown or a Raw. You know, we do need that. 100%. We need to see more title defenses rather than just the same old boring formula. So, yeah, anyway, guys, that is it. There you go. That's your show. Darby Allin. I'll give it a 2 out of 10. I'll give it a 2. It wasn't great, but, you know, the hardcore match was pretty hardcore, but at the same time, the lack of selling completely kills it. So I'll give it a 2 out of 10, guys. Catch you in the next one. Let me know your thoughts down below. Like, subscribe, comment, and peace.